look at that picture quality, guys. That is a nice new camera lens. I did not realize how badly scuffed the other one was until I swapped it out. But we are back on trail, making our way to Grand Lake. Had a good reset back there in Steamboat. That's where we were, and now we are headed towards Grand Lake, Colorado. It's going to take us about 3 days. Had a lovely stay in beautiful Steamboat Springs. Shout out to Bruce and his lovely family. Thank you guys so much for taking me in, showing me around town. It's just wonderful when you get to know everyone and the town a little bit better. Just certainly enriches the experience. And also a huge shout out to Kelly for knocking out the phone screen repair. He was wonderful. And I mean, he did it pro bono and just say, hey man, pay it forward. So I'm absolutely going to do so. He's such a good guy. Takes care of hikers, takes care of bikers. It's awesome. Going to be a significant amount of road walking over the next day. Basically, this road's gonna take us out over the mountains. And when I say road walking, I mean like this Forest Service road stuff as it winds in and out of the area. And yeah, it'll be nice for just getting stuff done and moving quickly for sure, because we've got to get a good amount of mileage in before we bed down tonight to make it to Grand Lake in 3 days. And we are going to meet up with Mari, who is a family friend. Oh, Mari and Joe, we are looking forward to meeting up with them. Gonna have a nice dinner there, and then also gonna link up with a community supporter in Grand Lake, and we'll be taking a zero there. I think it'll be good to really rest the legs up and get everything reset once again, and you're ready to head out because the legs are definitely feeling the elevation from the last couple of days. I know it hasn't really started yet, but when you go from complete flatness of the basin and relatively gentle climbs to big Colorado climbs, it is definitely something that'll wear you out. So we are going to take advantage of the rest and enjoy that day in beautiful Grandview and see some family and friends. All right, guys, this should be quite beautiful. I will bring you on. Sorry to report, guys, but the Rocky Mountain elk obesity epidemic has continued over from Idaho into Colorado. I mean, we've seriously got to do something about the additives in food, guys. Like, look at what it's doing to our elk. I mean, they're as fat as cows. We've really got to do something about this. It appears I have crashed the party. Oh, there's a little brown cow. Oh my goodness. Craziest freaking thing just happened. So I'm walking down the road and it is hunting season. So there's a lot of people pulled out on the sides here, just hanging out because they're out archery hunting. And saw 3 hunters sitting at the on the tailgate of their truck. And I love to hunt, so I had to walk over and found out they were successful. And we're chatting for about 15 minutes, and the topic changes to the Continental Divide Trail. And we start talking about it a little bit. One of the other guys there, his dad has thru-hiked the AT, so we were chatting about through hiking, and then one of the guys sitting on the tailgate of the truck said, my wife's cousin, her husband is hiking the Continental Divide Trail right now. And he name dropped, and he's like, yeah, his name is Justin. I was like, dude, that's me. You're like, oh my God. So that was actually my wife's cousin's husband. We met each other almost 13 years ago, 12, 13 years ago, up in Alaska. And that was the last time we saw each other. And it was just crazy. We're like, oh my God. And then started talking about the wedding coming up and how the family was doing. It was so weird because we were literally on the side of a road, a Forest Service road, outside of Steamboat Springs in Colorado, to run into someone I haven't seen in 12, 13 years that's legitimately family. This trail's insane. Blaze, so good to see you, brother. We shouldn't let 12 years pass before we speak again. That was just so cool. And then another guy there, Jameson, he hooked me up with some Gatorade, and just really good dudes. It was just crazy. So crazy. Oh my goodness.
The remainder of the day was just spent getting into camp and then getting everything set up and doing the standard camp chores. What was really special about this camp is I met up with Crayola and Woody, who remember I met back in Rawlins, and Crayola was the one that we summited Mount Katahdin with on the Appalachian Trail. But it was one heck of a day full of magic, both trail magic and then just the crazy kind, being able to link up with family in the middle of nowhere, which was amazing and just hard to really believe that it actually happened. But aside from that, decent day of hiking, and looking forward to the next day. It'll be a pretty good push as we make our way to Grand Lakes. All right, guys.